la, la la. Oh, oh, oh. La 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 la, la la. If every day is just a dream, then who would I wanna be? Today I think I'll be the queen, flying through a time machine. Oh, my, discover what's deep inside. Oh, my, loving everything I find. La 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 la, la la. Oh, 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 la 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 la, la la. If I woke up in a sky of blue.
Welcome to Virtual Tarot. I'm Ava.
And I am Trudy. Welcome, Taurus.
Welcome to our home and welcome to our oracle table.
That's right. So I hope you enjoyed the journey on the way in.
I hope so. We're dressed like Indians.
Yes, we are. This is Thanksgiving, so
And
we brought
cowboys.
you to our house. That's right.
There's cowboys and
There's
Indians.
actually cowboys, and it says Buckaroo.
Buckaroo.
Yes, and I made this.
You made that, Trudy.
Yes,
I
out
didn't
of
know.
old fabric.
Trudy.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Well, I designed it and hired somebody to sew it.
Oh, okay.
I did sew part of it.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually did the boning myself. But yes, this is fabric from the 50s.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Isn't it cute?
Reminds me of a lunch bucket I once had.
I'm wearing your lunch bucket. We'll have to zoom into Buckaroo. But anyway, I made this. That's pretty sick.
So, yes, we're...
I made this too.
Oh my God.
Let me tell you what this is. You won't believe it.
What?
It's the lining to a Jessica McClintock prom gown. So let me tell you folks how to make this little DIY fun for Taurus. You get a bunch of bleach and you tie a bunch of rubber bands around the dress. You stick it in the bleach, and when you pull it out, you clip off the dress, and that's what you got.
It's quite beautiful.
It's the lining of the dress.
Thank you, Trudy.
It's handmade.
It's handmade.
It's a designer dress by me. I was the designer.
Woo!
All right, there you go.
You should put little Trudy on the
Yes.
back or something like that. Or
Well, it's
Trudy.
from my collection, Rough and Ready.
Rough and Ready?
Yes,
Did you hear that?
Rough and Ready.
Not only does she read tarot.
Yes.
All right.
One of my
so,
other incarnations. I don't do it
Yes.
anymore.
Taurus.
Let's go. Let's talk
For
about
the
Taurus.
month of November. But let's do a little. Oh, what do we do here?
I don't know. What do we do?
Oh, well, we forecast with a signature 4-card spread. The first card signifies the overall environment of the coming month of November.
Second card represents challenges.
And third is the unexpected.
Fourth is the outcome. And we also have...
A fifth card, which is the spiritual counsel card, the key to the 4-card spread, which now is retrievable easily. Over there is the button, clicking, yes, so that you can go immediately. And last month it was difficult to retrieve that card, but this month we've made it super easy. And not only will the same price buy all 12 cards, but we're going to archive the previous months as well.
That's right. With the help of Aaron. Come on in, Aaron.
Come on in here, Aaron.
He's going to
He's the one who's
make the
going
button work. And if it
That's
doesn't work, yell at Aaron.
That's
okay.
right. Call him.
So that's
Not
what we
me.
do. And
So let's begin.
last month's recap.
Last month's recap. What happened?
What happened? 4 of Cups.
It was the 4 of Cups.
Reverse. So you were
Reversed.
warming up a little bit to someone or some offer
Previous offer.
that had been extended to you.
Yes.
And it's just nice.
Something you
Nice
may
thing.
have rejected before that you are reconsidering.
Right. You had a few towers in the past. Actually, you had 1 tower. But that 1 tower is enough.
Yes, that's enough to shake your world.
Yes. So now you're sort of regrouping and you're
Right.
deciding, do I want to take that offer? At first, I think you were completely shut down.
I think so.
But now you're warming. And then we also had, I know in the position of challenge, we had the
Knight of Swords
Knight of
reversed.
Swords reversed. That was an important card.
That was too, because don't speak without thinking about what you're going to say. Is basically what the card means.
Right. Yeah.
Not going headlong into with an idea, or maybe
based
your
on
challenge
past
is to
ideas,
unstuck or get unstuck.
Yeah. Well, it kind of felt like there were past ideas that weren't happening.
The Eight of Cups was the unexpected.
So that was sort of like walking away from some established relationships or projects. So then we moved into the last position, Seven of Pentacles.
Upright, yes.
Right. So finally, you're starting to see a payoff.
Right.
Something's paying off for you.
So you are not only looking at what has manifested for you, but you're also thinking about ways to expand.
And do you remember, oh, that's right, because of the little runaway.
The little runaway coin.
Pentacle. But we also had, I remember the month, maybe it was September, where we had the wands. We had the Eight of Wands, remember? All the communication that was going out.
Yes.
So you've been doing some networking.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's paid off. Because I think that Eight of Pentacles has to, or Seven of Pentacles
probably,
has to do with that.
Probably, that's the This is now the accumulated reward of all that effort.
Oh, and I know what she's gonna say. He's gonna fall in love.
He is.
It's the Ace of Cups.
Your son's gonna fall in love.
You may fall in love, Taurus.
Yes, you might fall in love.
It's the
This
Ace
is
of
new love.
Cups.
This is love.
It's the
period.
entire month.
And or just something that makes you feel joyful and warm and full emotionally. Will color the entire month of November for you. But basically it's
new love.
If it's, yes, or maybe you're falling in love with your old husband.
Right.
Newly. That can happen.
But there's love in the air.
There is.
And it's going to color the entire month for Taurus.
Wow.
Which is interesting for Taurus.
Yes, yes. Well, they are extremely romantic. They are.
They are?
They are self-devoted. Yeah, they have those, they're the bull. So they are often stubborn
and they like stability.
They like stability
and routine.
But they have a deep love for music and art and all those aspects of life that are beautiful. And they appreciate beauty tremendously. So that's what makes them so romantic.
But this is a card of beauty.
It is.
The appreciation of beauty.
It's the appreciation of beauty all around you. And you're offered something that
beautiful.
makes you feel the beauty of yourself, of your life, of all that is. Your challenge.
Better watch that boy.
Look at this.
I better watch that boy. Oh my gosh.
Better watch that boy.
So in the position of challenges
is the Wheel of Fortune,
which is, I see this card as Father Time. It is about evolution, but it is in the position of challenge. So the challenge would be for you, Taurus, to turn that wheel
towards the upright.
Well, it is in the upright.
Well, in other words, but it's your challenge.
It is to turn the wheel.
It's to turn the wheel
positively,
to move forward
in a positive way,
and to be careful about your timing. Say you have a new love interest. Well, you don't want to push too hard.
And love interest meaning
anything
that you're interested in, anything you love that you're interested in.
You don't want to push it too quickly.
Yes.
And that's because the card is about exact timing. There is a season for everything.
That's right.
And so just because he asked you out on a second or third date doesn't mean he wants to marry you. So there's a lot of women who are just so eager to move on that they're, you know, that word love, because it describes so much and it's so charged, a word. They too eagerly want to extract it from their new partner.
Right.
So you need to let things grow naturally. You need to let it evolve naturally. That's what the card is about.
I do see some acceptance of fortune, though. Good fortune.
Oh,
because, you know, remember we were
true.
talking about how you're luckier than you think. Well, we had that 4 of Cups show up in the first position last month, which is accepting love, accepting an offer, and warming up to that. So this could be, you know, a part of the acceptance of that offer.
It could
accepting that this is your fortune.
This is your fortune. And we talked about the idea of sometimes it's even harder to accept good fortune than bad fortune.
Right.
In that you really...
To accept good fortune.
Good fortune, and to just be all right with it.
Right.
And say, okay, well, there's nothing wrong. That don't be suspicious.
Right.
Don't.
Even though you had that tower.
Yeah, even though you had the
that
tower
doesn't mean
before.
you're going to have another tower.
No, no.
Yeah.
Life is about the ups and downs.
Right, and what you learn along the way.
And what you learn.
And there's a lot to be learned via the tower.
Oh God!
You know,
one of the
and
biggest lessons is the tower.
Sudden events that
sudden catastrophe
sort of
or
lay your life. You
or,
know, they level you. Basically, they call it leveling you for a reason. And
so let's see what's the unexpected.
It's good.
Oh, look at that.
Page
All
of
right.
Swords
So what does that mean?
In the position.
You have a new idea as well. So it's inspired. This is an inspired page. It's a new concept that must come to you sort of suddenly, because this is the position of the unexpected. Or maybe somebody who represents the Page of Swords enters the arena of your life.
With a sharp tongue, a sharp-tongued young person.
Perhaps.
Well, what I think this is I do think that this is immature communication.
It could be immature, or yes, in some instances.
Right,
yes.
it's like ideas that aren't quite thought through, that are just blurted out.
Yeah.
You know, and that might unexpectedly come out. And that might hurt your feelings a little bit because you've had that tower. I just think you're a little bit, I keep coming back to that because I see this trepidation with accepting a new offer, you know, and then there it is.
There's the offer.
That beautiful offer, and you've warmed up to it. But there's still this sort of fragility, this sensitivity, maybe.
That's totally legitimate.
Possible.
Possibility.
Yes.
I just tend to see it as being a little bit more, I always see the swords a little more positive, because it's the gestation that was before that is now suddenly it's born, and there is a certain amount of naivety, but whenever you launch new ideas, it is in a sort of a naive state of anticipation, you know. So that might be what's going on. But
well, let's see. To me, pages are always messages. So here we go.
Judgment.
Didn't we have that for them before too?
Yes,
I know we did. Okay, Taurus, you get Judgment again. They did.
They did?
Yes. It's rising to the occasion. So because you guys have been through like quite a few shifts, I guess, that are kind of seismic, there's this need at the end of the month to actually answer like the call of your heart.
Your heart, yeah. What is your calling?
Because we're opening with the Ace of Cups. So
literally you
rising to that and becoming, you know, what I see in this card is that there's a need to move the soul, I guess is what I was saying.
Move the soul. That's beautifully put.
Yes, because we've got this wheel in the position of challenge, which is evolution, major arcana, evolution, you know, to the next level.
Next stage, next.
Of your karma, whatever it is that you're trying to, you're moving toward.
Yes, if you're at a crossroads, then
spiritually.
You're just, wanting to travel over into a new phase. That's what the card is your challenge.
Right.
And that shows that indeed you answer the call.
Yes.
Because it's the archangel that's calling you with her horn.
Right.
From heaven.
But it's almost as if you, okay, this is the epiphany card, of course, where you have this, and once you know something, you can't not know that thing, and it changes you forever. Right, so there's going to be like this really, and I keep coming back to seismic, because I feel like this card and the tower sort of go together, where, you know, once that tower falls and everything's cleared away, you can rise.
You can rise from your coffin. The coffin that was self-created. We keep ourselves locked away in habitual behavior and thought pattern.
Right.
And
so it's a coffin is a great metaphor for this entire reading. A coffin.
Right. You've been locked in a sort of a self-made coffin.
Yeah.
And the lack of mobility, psychological mobility,
right,
and confinement, psychic confinement you may have been feeling, is suddenly the coffin bursts open,
right,
and look at you extend your arms and you receive the spiritual inspiration, and you know your calling, you know your judgment is clear. You see clearly, and you make the proper judgment. You make the proper decisions. And
because you have a new understanding,
and you understand
now
yourself,
that allows you to move the wheel, because now you understand things in a different, from a different, higher spiritual perspective.
And you're in love.
Is it the love? Well, it could be love what you're doing, or in love with a person.
In love with a person, in love with your job, in love with your creation. And in being in love allows you to free yourself and to become who you really are.
Sleeping Beauty.
Oh, where she got the kiss?
And Rose.
And Rose. That's another metaphor. Those such beautiful metaphors are
fairy tales.
In fairy tales.
Sleeping Beauty. Absolutely.
There you go.
So love's first kiss.
Love's first kiss.
That's what you'll experience this month. And it will awaken you so that you can join us.
Oh, yes.
Because we're going to tea.
We're going to tea soon, so please come with us. We're going to the Hungarian Tea Room for Truth and Tea.
That's right. We're going to answer some of your questions and address some of your comments.
Indeed.
For Thanksgiving.
But please subscribe and tell your friends to subscribe. We really like that. Appreciate it. And happy Thanksgiving.